Farewell.
Exactly. A formal party with Cullen? Oh boy. I still want to wear a ball gown though. I still expect Leliana to wear a pretty gown too, but Leliana goes to all the parties. Okay, let's look at some of these. Ambassador, I cannot thank you enough for inviting me to act as the Inquisition's champion at the Grand Melee. You'll be glad to hear I did not disgrace you. I placed a respectable 10th. Although I did not manage to win us either title or lands, I did secure several trade agreements with the Benorn for the Inquisition. I thought that might please you more than a dank castle. Yours, Sir Danor. Danor. He sounds like a yogurt.
Let us
2
begin.
hours, Josephine. Leliana's still busy. Is there anything I can get Cullen to do? Oh, yay! I just gotta finish up this stuff really quick, so I'm gonna advance time to do that, and then I will head on to the next story mission. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. A situation is unfolding in the Navaran city of Cumberland, location of the College of Magi, which, until the outbreak of the Mage Rebellion, was the philosophical heart of the Circles of Magi. Blah. Now, mostly abandoned, it has become the home to a number of mage refugees. This has drawn the ire of local citizens, and mobs are threatening to assault the college and burn it to the ground, with Duke Sandrel.
Is Knight Captain Ryland satisfied with his post?
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
Sandrel Anaxis doing nothing to stop them. Inquisition agents suspect that Venatori agents are behind the mobs, looking to recover artifacts from the college once its magical defenses are breached. Use diplomacy with Duke Sandrel. He must be convinced to intercede. We should send in agents to evacuate the college. They can be brought to Skyhold, along with their artifacts, or send in a force to occupy the college. We can protect the innocents and recover anything useful. That sounds interesting enough. Yeah, let's get Cullen to do that.
All right.
Let's advance some time. Oh, by the way, I totally got this. So, that'll be interesting when I start doing a Saints Row stream. Eventually, because I do want to replay it. Oh boy! Actually, I want to do that one last, so let me read this one first. Nope! Hopefully see you later, musical. Sorry. The presence of Inquisition forces in the College of Magi provoked an angry response from Duke Sandrel. I'm told this led to a standoff where the Duke's forces threatened to attack, and it was our agent at the college who talked the man down. Corbin displayed a level head and sound judgment, both things I would normally never ascribe to a dwarven warrior. The mobs have backed off, and Corbin sent to us the artifacts he believes the Venatori may have been after. Cullen. Nice. Ah! Does that mean you found my warden? We've a report from a dwarven runner that Warden Ruth was welcomed into a squad of the Legion of the Dead. The group descended into the deep roads and did not return. As is the tradition with the Legion, all were celebrated before they left. We've received a number of appreciations in Sir Ruth's name. Good. Contact Hero Ferelden. Oh, musical, I'm seeing your stuff fine, though. I don't see it as broken. I don't know. Sister Leliana, the hero of Ferelden, made contact. She left a letter to deliver to the Inquisitor, as well as goods from her travels that might be of use. We have included them in this missive. Yours in service, Sister Regine, that name. She gave me an enhanced belt of health. Ah, my warden! Where is this letter? I want to read it. Where is it? Where is it? It might be in the codex. Leliana for this one.
Let's see what we have.
Just making sure there's nothing else. Gather herbs. So who's left? According to Dorian, it might be possible to discover who Corypheus once was. Knowing he was human could make him less attractive to Tevinter zealots who think of him as a god. Acquiring this information, however, is more difficult than one might suppose. Such ancient information could be found in the Magisterium's library in Minrathous, but the Grand Archivist has so far replied to our messages with polite misdirection. Dorian says he is the king of the particular castle and knows it. The king of this particular castle. He might be blocking our efforts out of allegiance to Corypheus or simply because he can. Bribe the man with gifts and favors. This is normal for Tevinter and what he expects. Go around him. I can send an agent to infiltrate the archive and find what we need. Men like this respond to one thing: threats. Oh my. He knows who you are and doesn't want to be your enemy. Let's go with Josephine on this.
Let us begin.
Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrants to the deep roads in that area, and no missive from Orzammar about missing traders, but they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing that they have done. Recommend further investigation in force. The local landholders will get our scouts access. Additional incentive. Send a select group to observe. We don't want to alarm the Venatori. We know they are all too willing to sacrifice their captives. If there's a hint of a Venatori enclave, especially one supplying weapons, we need to crush it. This is difficult. It's true that they're willing to sacrifice... want to sacrifice their captives. Let me see what else we have here. I think it's just those two. Many of the nobility, blah blah blah. I think I read this already. We certainly have the forces. That is a simple demonstration to make to the de Rosiers. What? I read this one, but...
To work?
I don't know. Can't read that yet because I got these. Okay, let me see. The copy of the Liberalum tome that Dorian sought arrived at Skyhold, along with a number of items ranging from rare manuscripts to grimoires for magisters long dead. They came with a letter from the Grand Archivist apologizing profusely and stating a hope his gifts will be of benefit to the Inquisition. It may take some time for Dorian to go through the tome, but he seems optimistic that something within will prove of use. Good. While I do not trust them, we have at least gained the interest of the de Rosiers. Oh, why did I pick them then? Their initial declarations against us seem to have fallen by the wayside as more traditional deciders of power have come into play. Huh. Lord de Rosier is asking for additional assurances and partnerships as he drives his family through the mire of allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more they are concerned with station and alliance over whether objections they stated about the Inquisition. Sorry, whatever. Agreement for, although I will not compromise Inquisition sovereignty. Give him something indirect so that he knows of our support, but the others do not consider us so directly tied. We gained Lord de Rosier by demonstrating our strength. I'm sure he would appreciate the prestige of our soldiers. Leliana.
Inquisitor.
I hope. I hope that that's what I want to do. Nightingale, 2 points. That book is abysmal, and the entire code-breaking department wants to ritually set it on fire. 2. The message is double encrypted. The message in the mistakes is in a Merchants Guild cipher. We've not yet broken the guild's code. Scrivener, okay. Oh wait, there's another. Ah, Jarek, I need a key to the Merchants Guild cipher from 1 month ago, and you still have payments left on the loan house Tethras gave you for your rescue mission to Amgarak. So I think we can make a deal. I get the cipher, and your debt disappears like financial magic. And Nightingale, since I know you'll open this and read it before it gets sent, don't bother to keep a copy. The guild changes their codes every month because dwarves are naturally paranoid. Varric Tethras. Send the letter to Denerim. Getting the cipher will help Leliana find the killer.
Let us begin.
Sure. Sure. And there's just the one here somewhere? Somewhere here? Okay.
All right.
I don't know if that's the right decision, but okay. And then I just need this. And then we're good. Almost. Unless more pop up. Which could happen, but hopefully doesn't. No! That scared me. I'm sorry. The de Rosiers are becoming a clear favorite in the war of station that is ongoing between the noble house. The Montclairs have all but ceased to exist socially, and many are scrabbling for traditional alliances. Lady Eustace Richelieu has emerged as a strong voice at court and is suggesting several arranged marriages to solidify ties, and presumably the standing of her house as arbiter and matchmaker. Okay. Oh! There is a contender to rival the de Rosiers. Lady Richelieu sent the following letter. The Thibaults are in upstart threat as the daughter of Lady Valise Thibault is set on marrying into the Leandre family. That reminds me of Leandra. Claims that the pairing is not strategic. Age, of course, laughable. The Leandra name can't read should be neutralized in some fashion for the brokering of a more profitable pairing. In your service, blah 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 blah. To marginalize the Leandra name among our potential allies. If the marriage is strategic, it will very quickly be all but worthless. The games to oppose us now depends on our involvement. Demand the Leandra's exclusion from court, or we withdraw all involvement. Okay, I just don't know, honestly. Located Venatori Enclave, fires on approach. Assume they torched their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed. Venatori dead. Dwarven tools found, but no dwarves, alive or dead. One deep stalker corpse found signs of blight corruption. Best guess, Venatori surprised by forces emerging from the camp. Well assumed they left the same way. Well collapsed. No passage possible. Enclave scoured for resources for return to Skyhold. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to a newly opened sinkhole. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Are you threatening me? How dare you? Oh, a hole in the surface is precious sky, not our concern, but the thing that did it, if this Magister shit really brought the Blight and the Darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel, that's your only warning. Potential relations with another Dwarven Tig would be far more beneficial than a minor strike at the Venatori. At the least, send ambassadors with our soldiers. They hold their secrets dear, do as they say, no more, no less. They can have their secrecy, but we don't know the threat on the other side of their passage. I'd send double that to even a threat of Venatori. God damn it.
Right.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Your worship, my town of Valgamord has been besieged by Darkspawn. I cannot fathom where the loathsome beasts have come from. Beats. I read that weird. But I beg the Inquisition for assistance. My own humble forces have already been dispatched to help in your own noble efforts, leaving my people ill-equipped against this savage host. Word of your redemption of the Grey Wardens has already spread far. Please, if you can spare them, Valgamord lives or dies by your word. Yours, Marquis Effiloche Buffon. He has other allies. She can call upon them, and we can save the Wardens for a true emergency. It is odd to see a town threatened by Darkspawn. I suggest we investigate before committing forces. The Grey Wardens are in the best in the world. Darling, what? Against Darkspawn. This is their chance to shine. In the best in the world. I think I want to send... I think I did Leliana's last time for this, and... so I think I'm going to go with Cullen this time. Per mayhaps. No, not PSN. Silly me. I'm losing it here. Too much time traveling. I'm sorry. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts very soon. I'm sorry, Kay. I'm sorry. These missions keep popping. Our soldiers' report is not good. Uh-oh. Halfway through the passage, the air fouled, and they had to turn back. They found a message at the entrance. Cullen. So, the tunnel was cut for the number you were told, and no more. You want to trek the roads next time you listen, if next time comes. Oh my! Who is this person? I figured I picked the wrong thing there, but oh well. We received word from Lady Eustace, who presumes more and more to speak for the de Rosiers. She is also quick to use us and we. Josephine. The Leandras are marginalized, although still active. A gracious act. But we will have to be more aggressive in the future if we are to encourage Lady Valise Tybalt, I think it's Tybalt, I don't know, or Tybalt, I don't know, to pair her daughter wisely. A proper matchmaking can solidify a great deal of power. So much reading, and I'm just derping away. It's what I do best, but you know. Okay, for this one, let's send... But I'm scared, because, like, what if we send the Cullens?
To work?
God damn it, Cullen! Oh, I do have a mission over here. Tethras, are you still skipping out on meetings? You'd have a copy of this already if you showed up once in a while. Not that I mind. I'm happy enough to trade you a worthless piece of parchment for 1,000 crown debt. Jarek. Message deciphered. Translation follows. My name is Varric Tethras, and I'm a Bronto-licking backstabber who steals customers. Oh my. Okay. Ruffles, Nightingale, and various agents named after crummy jobs. Thanks for looking into this bullshit mess for me. Based on what you've told me, there's only one person I can think of who specifically uses Bronto liquor as an insult, and also can't write worth a damn. Worthy. An acquaintance of mine from Kirkwall. I remember Worthy. Although why he'd do all this, I have no idea. I owe you all drinks, Varric. We should give this information to the Kirkwall Guard. They'll want to arrest Worthy. We should capture Worthy ourselves and question him about how he infiltrated Skyhold. Oh my. Let's do this the good way. Let's get Aveline to capture Worthy.
Let us begin.
I think that's best. And I'm gonna quickly read, well, I'm gonna be right back really quick, but I'm gonna read what my warden wrote. Hey, Boitano. Hey, Day. Stay calling, my friends. Oh, and Val, too. So many people. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Oh, my. That's a lot of stuff popping there. I think that's a mistake, though. Okay, so I'll be right back really quick, and then I gotta read that letter from the hero of Ferelden, and then we'll finish up those missions, and then we get back to the story, and oh, my God. You want to have a drink with me? What kind of drink? Be right back. Sorry, I'm back. So, let's read that codex entry from my warden. Maybe, if it's here. It's not here. Where would I find it? Who's this? Oh, Clairol. Alexius. Is it not supposed to be here? Oh, maybe in letters there. Yep. Letters. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe. I don't know if it is. I just assumed. Thank you. What? Where? Oh, here, maybe. It doesn't say exactly, but... After defeating the Archdemon and ending the Fifth Blight, the hero of Ferelden was wed to King Alistair and crowned Queen of Ferelden. Yeah, we know that. She and the king ruled the country together until she disappeared. The Inquisition has discovered that she has gone west in search of a way to cure the calling. Wasn't there something else, though? I could have sworn there was something else. Like an actual letter. Great. Let me check the mission again. That's weird. Oh, and is it gone? So much for that.
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that?
Where is it? Did I mess up? Probably. But I could have sworn there was an actual letter. On a desk somewhere? Oh, maybe. Is it on my desk? Maybe? Thanks, Kay. I was hoping someone would know. It's, you know, hard to remember. Ambassador, the city of Kirkwall is grateful for the information that led to the arrest of Worthy, the dwarf. He is in guard custody now. His statement upon being arrested was, "I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling inquisitors." Oh my god, Scooby-Doo reference. Why? We're taking this as a confession. Viscount Bran. Oh, Bran's the Viscount now. Huh. Inquisitor, the Grey Wardens fought bravely and with great skill. The town of Valgamord was saved, and the Wardens themselves took few casualties. They await further commands. Commander Cullen. Yes, Commander Husband, yes. So it's on a desk? On a desk somewhere. Maybe it's on my desk? I don't know. Whoa. Okay, let's check. I don't know, that's kind of weird. But I do have a desk in my room, so... Oh, you're not sure? I remember reading something. That's why I'm kind of like, where is it? I did actually read something from her, so... Is it here? In my room? Look at my room. Do you like it? I do. There's nothing at my desk. No! It's really weird. Wait. Sorry. Just reading about myself, no big deal. Why? Why? I can probably find it in the wiki. I just want to know where it is. Here, maybe I missed it. I don't know. Inquisition. So here, I think, Alistair and the Warden rule together. It's a codex entry, or you read it at the war table. Where is this codex? And like, that's what I thought. Oh, here! Oh my god. How did I miss this? How did I miss this the first time? To her worship, Inquisitor Trevelyan. I wish that I had helpful information regarding Corypheus, but due to my own limited training during the Blight, I know less of ancient Darkspawn lore than do most wardens. I am engaged in a search of my own. All Grey Wardens who do not fall in battle eventually fall to something known as the Calling, a magic that preys upon our own connection to the Blight and the Darkspawn, rather than such foul magic eventually leading to my death. I have determined to find a way to negate this calling and save all wardens from its effects. As I have little useful information to offer, please accept that the accompanying gifts instead. If, in my quest, I find anything that may be of use to you in your fight against Corypheus, I will send it to you immediately. Part of me wishes that I could help your Inquisition more personally, because the danger of Corypheus and the breach approaches the threat of even another blight. Regardless, I have my own path to follow, and I must uncover a cure for the calling if I wish to see my king ever again. I beg you, keep his kingdom safe until I can return to his side. Yours, Warden Commander Kuzlinda Ferelden. Oh, I miss you. Oh, you guys didn't see, I tried to remake her in, do you want to see? I tried to remake her in the game. She came out okay. I obviously wasn't that good at, I'm not that good at this kind of stuff, but, except for certain cases, like my Inquisitor and stuff. My characters turn out okay, I just mean she doesn't look exactly like she did in Origins, but, I tried to remake her because I thought that would be fun. And what she would look like in this game. I also did it for, like, potential DLC if she were to show up and they were like, hey, you gotta make her now, kind of like they did with Hawk. I'm like, at least I'm ready. Oh, stupid CAPTCHA shit. That's so funny. My CAPTCHA's greatest story ever told. Are you being sarcastic with me, CAPTCHA? How rude. Aw, thank you, Day. Seriously, like a major derp on my part, though. I mean, she's okay. She's not the best she can look, but I don't know if you remember what she looked like. But I tried to remake her, so there. That's what I did one day when I was bored. Remade my Warden. That's a fun thing to do, by the way. Try and remake your Warden in the character creator if you're, I don't know, if you want to. See what they would look like in the game. They don't have her hairstyle though, so I had to compromise. In any case, war table. Next mission. Ouch. Was I doing any missions? Are they all done? There, of course there's another one. The Darkspawn of Valgamord have been slain, but it remains unclear what brought these creatures to the surface. There's no obvious sign, and I'm concerned that they might still...
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
Sorry, might still pose a danger. Marquis, I can't read. Buffon has made clear, I think is it Marquis when it's female? I can't remember. Has made clear her wishes that we now depart, which leaves me even more suspicious. As most would welcome further help in these dangerous times, that's true. The Grey Wardens have volunteered to assist with the investigation of this mystery in whatever capacity the Inquisition deems most fitting. We await your orders. That's really weird. Like, why would you suddenly be like, go away? It's very good. Who, my warden? My warden remake?
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Let me examine the finances of nobles. The Blight is many things, but it is not subtle. My scouts can easily track the corruption to its source. Let the wardens spread out and scour the area. They'll find out where those Darkspawn are coming from soon enough.
To work?
Oh, thank you, Remix. Okay. Be right back. Be right back. There. 10 minutes took like a billion years. Inquisitor, the Great Wardens scoured the area as requested. Unfortunately, this left them unprepared when mercenaries working for Marquis attacked by surprise. You bitch! It appears that Lady has been mining the area in violation of local treaties. I should have gone with Josephine, which accidentally freed the Darkspawn from beneath the earth. She's fled into the Gemorden Peaks. The Grey Wardens have taken losses, but their morale... I can't talk. Their morale remains high, and their loyalty to the Inquisition is indisputed. Well, that sucks. Oh, there's another. With her treachery revealed, Lady has fled into the mountains. Our initial efforts to pursue her have been hampered by both the terrain and the presence of demons in the area. While we have had difficulty making headway, the Grey Wardens have offered to assist. They seem to be the only force in the area capable of doing so. Regardless, I believe it is worth pursuing the Lady if we have the means to do so.
Right.
Hey, you really don't want me to go to this party. You really don't. You are finding every opportunity for me to not go. I'm still worried about that mission, though. I'm really worried. Inquisitor, the Grey Wardens fought their way through the mountains. The demons were savage, but the Grey Wardens held them off with great determination. As a result, we've located Lady's secret stronghold deep in the Gemorden Peaks. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. Again, I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. You're the one that keeps... Ah! We have Lady trapped in her fortress in the Gemorden Peaks and are preparing to make a final assault. While we might earlier have ignored her transgressions in light of the greater threat to the world, it is good that we did not. Buffon's crimes go well beyond smuggling or illegal mining, and she has an ally in Lady Jeanette Legasp, who has come with Venatori mages to defend the Marquis, that word. The Wardens have concerns about the Venatori using blood magic or their ties to Corypheus to influence their minds, but are prepared to follow your orders. We cannot delay for long, as demons in the mountains continue to harass our flanks.
Let's see what we have.
I'm not allowed to go to the party, Kay. I'm not allowed. just not... It's weird for me to do it this way, because I did Adamant first this time, and when I first played, Adamant came after this, Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts, or something. Yeah, it came after that, so it's kind of weird for me. Buffon has been killed, along with Lady Lagaspe and her Venatori allies. Thanks to Sister Leliana's scouts, we were able to gain covert entry into the fortress, although the Venatori still managed to use their magic against the Grey Wardens to significant effect. I regret to inform you that after recent actions, the Grey Wardens have suffered too many losses to be of any further assistance. The last warriors died fighting for the Inquisition in good faith. I have sent their personal effects to Weishaupt. God damn it. Why you do this? An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halam Shiral, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin Grand Duke Gaspard under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus's assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend, to keep him from destroying Orlais, if we hurry. Let's go.
We have
Hey,
to
Kurt.
reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala. The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
Who is this woman?
Name only. She has organized the elves of Halam
I
Shiral
see what
into
they
an
did there.
underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance.
Sorry,
more.
Liliana.
That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds. Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word. We'll begin.
Here we go. I'm so scared of this mission. I'm gonna be saving a lot and hopefully not having to reload a lot. Oh, welcome back, Remits. And Kurt, I think I said hi, but if I didn't, hi. How do I Facebook Tigan? Who am I bringing with me? See, I wanted to show you his new tarot card. I think we're gonna bring the usual party. So Dorian, except Varric this time. I never brought Varric before. And Cassandra. Yes, this mission is gonna give me a lot of trouble, so I'm gonna hope I can do my best on it. Hopefully, maybe. It'll be fun, but it's also trouble. Little parts of it are fun anyway. It's the time that worries me, right? There's a time limit, pretty much.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
I'm here.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, it is an honor to meet you at last. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Sorry, let me make sure I have the walkthrough pulled up.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
The handsome, charming one, of course, my lady. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Well, thank you, Kurt. Though I wish she could wear a ball gown. She doesn't look too bad in this, though.
Inquisitor? The mage? No, there must be some mistake.
From the circle of
With few exceptions, nobles and mages don't mix. The court eyes you with suspicion. Yeah, they don't like me very much because I'm a mage. Why can't I save? Okay, I wanted to check something really quick. I want to see what the Orlesian mask looks like, so 1 second. This will be funny to see. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh. No. No, definitely not. Okay. Noblewoman.
Pardon me, my lady. Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
It's right over here.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Okay, so we get court approval.
Is this the ring you are looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Thank me by giving me 100 court approval, please. I need it. I'm gonna save separately again. Separate save, 1 second. Okay.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Need statues.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Does she now? Why is that?
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Okay.
Interesting.
What's interesting? Oh, here. Just stepping in the plants.
Any word from the front lines?
Evelyn!
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Evelyn, you gotta not put your foot in the flowers. Okay, sorry for all the pausing and stuff. What? I don't really want to steal.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois. Is it true the Inquisitor was hurried out of the Fade by Andraste?
Why did they just have armor lying in a chest? Again, if you missed it, I'm sorry. I'm going very carefully with this quest so that so I can do the best that I can possibly do. But I think we're ready to... What is that? Oh, that's the, I can unlock the eastern storage, but I don't think I'm going to.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
You're just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine.
Chill out, Josephine. I got this.
Andraste, watch over us all.
I can do this. Evelyn can do this. Oh, is Varric going to be wearing a little version of the formal outfit? Because that's really cute. Does he show his chest hair still? Varric, no. Here I am. Here we are. Okay. Nothing too important here.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A martyr? The Maker has an odd sense of humor.
Wow, rude. They're not very nice.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
He is wearing a little outfit.
Well, that's useful.
Why not?
Well, that's useful.
Nice.
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations?
King Duke has put considerable coin behind the Empress in hopes the trade in foodstuffs will resume quickly.
I heard the Grand
I heard
Duke
Celine
invited
was
the
having the
Inquisition.
entire wing redecorated.
Okay.
But the timing is atrocious.
Gaspar never struck me.
Look at
I think
Varric!
he gains military advantage with the
So
Inquisition.
this is just the Winter Palace. What's the summer one look like, I wonder? Seriously, did you get a look at the steps? I think they're gilded. Seriously,
same
did
thing.
you get a look at the steps?
Oh God,
I
Cullen.
think they're gilded.
Maker, help me. Whew.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have
Cassandra
been better.
looks cute too.
This dress uniform is
Oh,
preposterous.
she says the same thing.
Formal armor would have been better.
Hi. You look really good.
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
Okay,
Need to
that's
have
all they
this
say.
jacket let
Okay,
out.
let's go in then, I guess, I suppose. Cullen in anything, oh my God. Huh. He could wear nothing at all.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying
is
him, Lady Inquisitor Trevelyan of the Ostwick Circle of Magi.
Hi, baby. Here it comes. I'm not going to move yet, by the way. I'm going to let all their titles play out so you can hear them. Because they're hilarious.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden. Crusher of the vile apostates of the mage underground.
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
Champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed. Hero of Orlais. Right hand of the divine. Renowned author, Varric Dethras.
That's it.
Head of noble house Tethras, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Varantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azariel. Sir Callan Stanton Rutherford of Hunleith, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
I love how, I'm gonna stand beside Cullen. I love how, oh, Cassandra's just like, oh, get on with it. She's so many titles. Psst, hi.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Can't dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Hey! Welcome. I'm at a party.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything?
Papa's perfectly happy in the studio. Mother,
can you believe the Inquisition feels
Josephine.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You just know. You all. Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such noise?
Orgies?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Those stories are little more than wistful thinking, my lady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
she would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying